Alright guys, today's video we're going over credit card utilization. Alright guys, today's video we going over credit card utilization, abbreviated. Credit card utilization. Now, depending on what your credit card limit is, let's say you have a $1,000 credit card limit. These are the dates you need to worry about. Your due date, forgive my handwriting, your due date, and your reporting date. All right. Credit card utilization, you have $1,000 credit limit. You need to know your due date and your reporting date. Now, the way you know these things is call your bank, call your credit union, and ask them what your due date is and your reporting date. Your due date is when, depending on how much you spend out of this amount, the money they give you, that's how much you got to pay back. So let's say you have $1,000 limit and the due date is on the 14th of each month. That's the due date, right? So if you have $1,000 credit limit and your due date is the 14th of each month, you can spend $1,000 up until at least the 14th. Okay? Now let's say your reporting date, and put it down here. Your reporting date is the 17th. When you have a credit card, your utilization, your credit card utilization should be no more. When you're going for high limit credit cards, people say 30%. No. I like to say 15% and lower. Now you could also pay it off, just depends on what you want to do. Whatever works for you. So if I know I have $1,000 credit limit, I spend $1,000, but on the 14th, I know for a fact I need to get it down to 15% or lower. How much do I need to pay, class? I need to pay at least $850 by the 14th each month. Okay? Now, why do I need to pay that? Depending on this credit card, depends where it reports to. It's either going to report to 3 different places. It's either going to report to, I should get another marker for this, but I'm going to work with this one. It's either going to report to Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion, or all 3. And the way you figure that out is go to Experian.com and pull your credit reports and see where the card reports. You can go down, it's going to say accounts and credit cards. Click that. There's going to be a drop down box or a bar to the side. It's going to show you exactly where all the cards report. Or you can go to the very bottom and show your inquiries under each report. All right, it's a free trial. If you never had an Experian account, if you did, you got to pay like 29 bucks. You'll get it. All right. So we know for a fact with $1,000 credit limit, to get my credit card utilization under 15%, I need to pay back $850 by the 14th. Why? Because by the 17th, which is the reporting date, this balance, whatever I pay back, is going to report to either one of these credit reporting agencies, the credit bureaus, and that is TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian, or all three. Now, guys, what is going to be reported? It's going to be reported that you spent at least 800. It's going to report that you only spent $150. Now, once that reports to your credit card, once that reports to the credit reporting agency, excuse me, they're going to say, hey, Reggie, we see that you had $1,000 limit. We see that you only spent $150. We like that. You pay your bills on time. You're responsible. After a while, what we're going to end up doing, Reggie, is this. After I do that for 3 to 6 months, the bank or credit union is going to say, I want to give you a credit limit increase. Now, normally when you go in for credit limit increases after paying your bills on time for about 3 to 6 months, if I had $1,000 credit limit, normally they'll either double or triple that. So I have $1,000 credit limit. I'm paying my bills on time. The banks may give me a $2,000 credit limit now increase, or push me up to a $3,000 credit limit increase. Now you say, Reggie, why do I need these high limits? The higher limits you have on the personal side, personal credit cards, when you are going in for business funding, they're going to look at your personal credit, your FICO, your personal credit. They see you have a $2,000 or $3,000 limit. That's pretty good. Keep on increasing them every 3 to 6 months. Then when you go in for business funding, guys, this is a different level. They will definitely throw you a bag.